Hello and welcome. Right, that was a full reset, so I do apologise if I'm 5 minutes late. How are we all? Hopefully you are okay. We have got a busy one this evening. As you can tell by the title, are we going to add in a Batman multiverse display? If we're going to do that, it's going to take up a whole table, which means the waterfall's going to move and some bits and pieces are going to move, and more fun for all of you. The Joker Manor, which is all the way in the far corner, that will also have to move and be brought over. So we're just going to put the brakes on the Star Wars thing for this evening because I need to get some bits and pieces ready for that. So I can't do anything tonight with that. So it'll be a case of do this now and then we'll crack on with the Star Wars stuff on Thursday. So bouncing around ideas with a couple of different people. Do we add in the Joker Manor? How are we, Killian? How is everything? Are we good? How is life? So do we add in the Joker Manor? Do we add in the police station from the Lego City? Do I get an Arkham Asylum? I've got a couple of the cars already. I can base plate the whole table tonight, and then we make this sort of multiverse kind of Batman display. And then we can do that in conjunction with the Star Wars stuff. So it means that when I'm stuck with the Star Wars stuff and waiting for parts, we can then bounce to this next display. But it would mean the waterfall will go up behind the Mysterio bit, which actually would make sense because I can't put anything else in there. But do I move the police station over and put the Batman spotlight, which you can now get from the new set, on it? So I'll wait for the poll and stuff to come. So the plan, dude, is up for discussion, basically. We've got, obviously, with the new film and everything coming out, and Jay being Jay, I didn't realise that the Joker Manor that I've got, the Joker Manor that I've got from back when, that is actually a massive comic book thing. You probably know. I haven't got a clue with it. So he said, well, why don't you just make a Gotham display? Because obviously we all quite like Batman. There's a couple of different cars out that you can get at the moment. It's like the perfect time to do it because you don't have to, it's not going to cost a huge amount of money. But to do it in a way of where it's like a multiverse thing, so you have multiple cars doing different things. But it'd be a case of Joker Manor will go in. Arkham Asylum I'd obviously have to get. Then there's potential that the Harry Potter castle could potentially be rebuilt for a Wayne Manor because it's the same colour. So I'd need somebody to try and find sort of the instructions for that one. But then it's also, do we use the police station from the Lego City, put that over onto the table? So it's basically going to be the Batman Daily Bugle stuff here. Next table can then be the Batman stuff. And then the bit up where it's not wide enough for the modular, I could put the waterfall behind the Mysterio. I could still have space to add the Spider-Man bridge. And then beside that, if need be, I can then add in some more bits and pieces from the MCU as well. So it's, because they're all the smaller cars, aren't they? And all I can do is just base plate it all, and then we can just create our own roads. It's not going to be that much to create road-wise because Arkham Asylum will have its own gates out the front because the Lego Movie 2 Arkham Asylum I don't think comes with gates, which is really annoying. But if I can find the gates from the original Arkham Asylum, put them on there, or we can just use the gates, the other two sets of gates that I've got for the hidden side sets. So there's potential. It just depends on what people think to do. Because I can't do anything with the Star Wars stuff until Thursday because I need to get some bits and pieces out the sort of the back cabinet. And I've been too busy to try and even repair the Falcon, so that was just written off for this evening. I do have the sig fig to add in for the Cantina because I promised he would be the first sig fig, and it is technically it's his birthday next week, so it's an early birthday installation for him. But yeah, that's the plan for that, and then it's just a case of if we're good to go for the table. I've got to get the Monkey Kid set up there done. I've moved the space over on that one side, so if we're going to do it, it's going to go just here. So all I've got to do is just move basically that rubbish, and then we can put the waterfall up right behind the Mysterio, which will go beside the Ghostbusters because that is just going to be wasted space. And then we can have the Spider-Man bridge, then we can have some more MCU stuff, and then we can work out the stuff that we're going to do in the corner. But obviously, all the way over in the corner behind the Statue of Liberty is the Joker set. So if I'm going to do it, I've got to get that, which is going to be really good fun without damaging anything. So I'll give it sort of 10 minutes, wait for everybody else to come in, get in the comments and all that sort of stuff. Evening wave to Mr. King. How are we? Also, as people are coming in and whatever else, the Mandalorian ATST's been in here. Lego student, how are we? Mr. King, how are we? That's in, and you can see it scales really well with the 8080, so that'll be perfect for when that comes around. I've got your sig fig here, dude, which I am going to open up and add you to the cantina now. And then if we do this Batman display, it means that we can bounce between the two, which would be good, because that means when I can't do anything with the Star Wars stuff, we can then do stuff with the Batman and with the Batman stuff. Everybody knows about it, and I've got the stuff here already. But like I said, the biggest thing is, do I move the police station from the city to this table so it's a Gotham table? That's what I need to know to start with from everybody. I'm going to open up your chicken, sir, and add you into the cantina. And then at the 10-minute mark, we can just crack on. So what do we all think of that idea? If you're watching it back, let me know. And everybody that's in the chat now, let me know. What do we all think to that idea with regards to the Batman stuff? And if you're doing a Wayne, well, this is the thing. This is the thing. Now, the new Batman set has the cave. It's got the car and everything. I know it's from that, so it could potentially be done. Because what I could do is get one of these tables that are slightly longer and it has the shelf underneath. So we could build it up that way. So that could potentially work. But I desperately we need to do a bit of a research mission, because Mandy, Lego student, has very kindly found me a university that looks absolutely perfect for the Harry Potter set. So worst case scenario, I was going to do the Harry Potter set as an alternative build. But can because it's got the same roofs and everything else, I really want to think if I can find the instructions to do that as Wayne Manor, and then, yes, get the Batcave underneath. But before we do any of that stuff, we've still got a little bit of question. What head do we use? That one? Or that one? Which one do you want, Mr. King? Which head do you want for your sig fig? And I'll put you into the cantina, and then we can start. Well, he's got a choice now, because I want to get the Arkham Asylum. So if we bring the police station down, and I get the Lego Movie 2 Arkham Asylum, it has loads of figures in the police uniform, and it's got the police transport car, I think. It's either got that or it's got the police car. It's one or the other. But I have got a couple of riot vehicles from the old Lego City stuff that Dave could be transported from the prison cell to the Arkham Asylum, so he can actually upgrade his face to make him work. You're looking terrified. Okay. So that is you looking terrified at the price of the cantina, yeah? So let's go back. Mr. King, space, it's going to go here. So we've got loads to do tonight. I've got loads to crack on with. Waterfall have to move. Waterfall goes behind the Mysterio thing. Water on water works perfectly fine. Half the waterfall will go beside the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Going to be wasted space anyway. Absolutely splendid. Moving on from that, you've then got we could then still add in the Spider-Man bridge. That'd be fine. And then we've still got a little bit of space for some MCU stuff, which is okay. All of these tubs are just here because I was ready for the tiling to do different bits and pieces. That can easily move, so that won't be a problem at all. The biggest thing is the police station is nice and simple to move. However, I do need to reach it past the Ghostbuster Firehouse. Perfect. But the Joker Manor is all the way in the theme park. But as I was saying to Killian right at the very, very start, that Joker Manor does get used in the Batman comics as a standalone thing. So we could pull that out, bring it over to the Batman table, and do a multiverse Batman thing where it's sort of bit of Gotham bit, because it's obviously a made up table. So we could do that if you think that will work. I'm not even looking at the destruction. So what a cool color that is. You got orange rims on your bike. But yes, does that work? If that works and we're happy with it, we will do carry on with Killian's backdoor tour on Thursday, because I've got some ideas with regards to construction crew. So I have actually already pulled the construction crew out. So I've started to get one or two. We've got the X-Wing in, and we've got this jobby in, and I've got the TIE Fighter somewhere. So on Thursday, when I'll get some bits and pieces of that repaired, but for the X-Wing, fishing wire off the ceiling over the top of this, attacking the TIE Fighter might be a good thing. And then that's just there for scale, so we now know that works, scales perfectly with that. It's going to be on a full table, Killian. So yeah, it should be fine. Because the table's just going to be naked. It'll be a complete empty table. The Joker Manor will just go across the back, and it'll take up the full width of the table, which is fine. Then I'm on a table. I've got like half a table. So really, what it can do, we can either make an L-shaped Gotham, because I need half a table to build, basically, because the tables go lengthways that way. And then that still leaves a full table for the Ninjago stuff. And we can still extend the Spider-Man and the MCU. So, yeah, this table to my left isn't doing anything, because the table to my left was going to be a full table for the endgame battle, but we can just make the endgame battle slightly smaller. So it's not a problem. This wasn't going to happen for a while, but we think it's going to work and we like it. Then I can just start cracking on and tidying it, which will be good. But yeah, it does mean that there's a little bit of moving, which is fine. Mr. King, do you want the chicken head on, or do you want the actual hairpiece? I didn't realise it came with a hairpiece. But yeah, it'll be. We've got a table. I've got some tables free, basically. Like the table that I'm on now has nothing on it, and the table to my left, apart from rubbish, is just the waterfall. So yeah, we've got the space. We have the space. So there's your bike, sir. Obviously, we won't put the bike in the display, but I'll put you in the cantina now. You're the first sig fig to go into the cantina. There we go. You are in and you are walking to the bar. Yes, chicken head set is on. Fine, hair's a spare piece, bike's a spare piece. Perfect. The guys that like the video, thanking you kindly. Do we greenlight the project, and do I just start? What do you reckon? Because I said around the 10-minute mark we will go, and because the first thing I do is I just move the waterfall up and get on with it. But yeah, lots to do. Lots to do. All right, buddy, Noran. Oh yeah, you got your not again. You got your actual motorbike. Do you want your motorbike? Where do you want it? We'll have it. We could hide it somewhere. So get moving. Hang on. That's all right, Jay. No problem. By the sounds of it, it's going to be a go. The topic of conversation at the moment is: do I move the police station over, or do I keep it into the city? So that's the first thing. I'm going to make space, and I'm going to move. I'm going to move the waterfall. So that is the next thing. So we have a lurker. Mr. JD is lurking away. We've got lots to move, though. That's the thing. Lots and lots and lots to move. I just thought about it. To actually move the police station, I need to climb on the table. I'm going to do it. I think. Oh, I am going to do it. But do I? Oh, that's a great name. I should have called the live Bricks and Tears. Do I move the police station, or should I keep the police station to the city? Because it doesn't need to be in the city, does it? We can put the back signal on the roof. Dave can be over there. It can link into its own Gotham thing. Tuscan, how are we? Everything all right? We're talking about making and creating a Batman display. So if you've got any ideas and any thoughts of what sets that might be needed, then obviously please do let us know. It does, Jay, but it's obviously in a really awkward place behind the Ghostbuster firehouse, which is behind the Daily Bugle. But then I don't know if these guys want me to keep the police station in, or will it work? I don't know, because it's just going to be bits and pieces on one table, isn't it? It's not going to be massive. 2 different chats on 3 devices. Good Lord, Jay, you are on it. Absolutely on it. So, Mandy, Mr. King, Keelan, I know you've gone for a cuppa. Tuscan, do I move my police station out the city and add it into the new Gotham display? I'm only saying that now because I've got to move that first before I move the waterfall. No, so what we've got, Tuscan, is that we've got a Marvel display. It's all Spider-Man comic stuff. So we've added in the Daily Bugle, and then we've added in loads of different bits and pieces on this whole table to make it as one thing. But what we're going to do is on the next table, it's just going to be a multiverse of the Batman films, because there's so many cars and everything out. But then on top, we can then add in, over a longer period of time, the Spider-Man bridge and some more Marvel stuff. But this table will just be for that. But they have just released a bat signal, which we could just put on top of the police station. So because the police station will work, obviously, but I can just... Killian, that's amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. He'll catch that back up, I think. Right, shall I just pull the police station out? Killian, Mandy, Tuscan, everybody happy with that? Yeah, that's probably what we'll light that up at the same time we do the UCS Falcon and everything, I think. And then we can just have it right on the roof. Because what I can do is I could just put the station just where that is, so it still technically looks like it's part of the city, even though it's with the Gotham stuff. So should I just do it, and then if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then I just need to... I reckon you should just nickname a Gotham. Right? Am I gonna? Yes. All right. Fine. I'm guessing we're going. Yeah. Police station. Everybody. Yeah. I really don't want to. This is the bit I don't want to do, because I've got to climb on tables. Oh. It's not like your toys, Joe. You can just pick up a 6-inch toy and then just move it. I've got to move literally thousands of pieces. Get the cameras at the ready. Get the cameras at the ready. Can I move this without smashing it? That's the thing. Right, that's for the Star Wars display for Thursday, so that can just live. That can just live there. I've got some road plates and base plates that I can add into this display. They can live there. So just to let you know, Jay, what you're going to wreck and ruin is, see this display just here. That is now no longer going to look like that. So that police station's moving. Well, it's the worst thing is, Mandy, is that's not even the worst one. The Joker Man is even worse to do. But why not, hey? Why not? I tuck my t-shirt in so I don't embarrass myself, and then you're gonna get a nice bird's eye view of it. Hopefully I can just lean over, but I don't know. I'm a fan of that police station, Jay. I like this. I do like this. Alright, that's the palace. Oh, I haven't got enough length. Oh, wrong. Yeah. Are we gonna get it? Can I get it, or is it going to not go very well? Actually, can I? Can I just be clever and slide it off the edge of the table? That might be a bit better. I bet he's gone now. I bet Jay's left. I bet he's like, right, cause all this carnage and chaos. But yeah, it kind of makes sense doing it now as a new film's coming out, and obviously you've got the new sets that are going to be available. And it seems to be a bit weird that they've got all the cars out at the same time across the ages. So if it's going to be done, it's going to be done now. So far, so good. That's the line. Ta-da. There we go. Have that. Moved. The new Batman film comes out Monday. They're doing a new trilogy, aren't they? Right, so that is going to move where the waterfall is going to go. That now has a really horrible empty space there, Jay. Thank you very much. Sort that out. I'm not doing that now. That can just stay as a naked space. We'll do a city rebuild live at some point. That'd be a good one to try and do. But I just put these bits back. Otherwise, I can't get the waterfall up. Ding dong. Oh, just hit the bugle. Not a good idea. Car just took the brunt of that. It's alright, nobody saw it, it's fine. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. We're okay. We're okay. Right, so waterfall goes up behind here. Will be the next thing. Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Oh, fair enough. That's not bad going, Mr. Dogwell. Not bad going at all. Right, I need to get the waterfall up and behind Mysterio so the water all links together. It'll make sense, won't it? It will all make sense with that. Got to move your monster a little bit, Mandy. That's all right. There we go. He's safe. Safe as ours is. Ooh. Jay, you do realise that's like the most popular selling modular they've done. I'd be very, very careful with how you word that before you get eaten alive in the chat. Right, so that is going to go here. So if I plonk, can I plonk you there? Oh, look at that for angles. Perfect. And I can't put that there, Jay, because it's a corner unit, so it won't fit, will it? It needs to be a straight unit. And it won't fit there. So, it's still I'm not getting two of them. That's just stupid. That's not going to happen. Come on, come on, come on. Magic. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice in that angle? Oh, fits spot on. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That can be tidied up and angled a little bit better, but there. That works, doesn't it? Down the water. Yeah, Jay, you're gonna get butchered, like butchered, because this live will stay live. So if anybody wants to send any complaints over, Jay's Toy Collections UK, abuse him, that's absolutely fine. He's in his own grave currently. Gonna get butchered. Right, where do we place this? Should I place it where the thingy was? I think that might be the best thing to do. That can be sorted out later. Right. Love the pressure of moving stuff when it's live. Absolutely no prep or anything. But yeah, if I can get I can get a load of base plates and everything down as well. That'd be nice. Right, so you missed a chair then. There we go. So that is now there. So that is. Do we start it there? Do we do it in sections? So you know how we've done. You know how we've done this is sort of like one big thing. Do we get a board in front? What's in front of this is its own thing, and then what's beside it is something completely different. Then what's beside that is something completely different. So even though it's like the multiverse of Batman stuff, is it all completely separate at the same time? So we're telling like three different stories. Would that make sense? Because oh my god, that Joker Manor will go across the back. I don't know how big Arkham Asylum is. Because the other thing is that if Wayne Manor went in, the police station wouldn't be there. So yeah, let me know. Right, I'll move the tiles that are needed over for that display because these were all sort of organised ready. And then yes, but is that what we're thinking? Are we thinking that or not? Are we thinking 3? Jay, how do you want this dissected? Are we doing it as like one big display? Or are we literally going to have it as like 3 or 4 different things? To be fair, we found a few, so it's not too bad. We can get Arkham Asylum. This is the thing though, Mandy. There's a couple of Arkham Asylums, but I think the Lego Movie 2 version is better because it comes with more figures, even though the gates are better on the other Arkham Asylum. But yeah, I would imagine that's the way to go. So can get an Arkham Asylum in. I'm going to bring over the Joker Manor set and put that over. But it's what do I put beside the police station? That's the thing. I don't know if you want me to make it as one city or just completely different bits. We've got a display in front of the Arkham Asylum, and it's got like a different car there and a different Batman and a different scenario. And then we've got a different scenario in front of the police station, and then we've got a different scenario in front of the asylum, and so on and so forth. Because to be fair, if the asylum is anywhere near the length of the Joker, then Because I'm thinking potentially where the cop house is, that potentially might go over, and then Arkham Asylum would go that way, facing that way, and then you'd have the display in front, and then we could just have the gates through it, cop house in the middle, something next to it, and then the thing over. But like I said, it can come round as an L if need be, but I just need to know if it's going to be one big display or whatever. Yeah, the gates we can. I've got a couple of those hidden side sets, haven't I? So I could get those gates for in front of that, but I just don't know how many studs and everything it is big, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, like I said, this table's just been dead space, so it'll be good just to get it done, get it designed, get it sorted, and then we can have a bit of fun with it all, which will be nice. But it does mean that we're going to have to do a full live at some point to retidy up the city, because that is now absolutely mangled. But not a problem, dude. Don't forget they're different time zone, different everything, aren't they? I know Flashpoints might be working again now, so but this one will stay live, so don't worry. Yeah, well, to be fair, Arkham Asylum, this is what I'm trying to get at with regards to, is each thing going to be its own thing? So, like, Arkham Asylum is in with its own gates. It's got its own thing in front of it, and that's its own full display. Then next to that, we've got something else. And then with regards to the Joker Manor, that's got something else in front of it. So what I can do is when I put the base plates down, we'll go, that's how much space we need. So what I'm trying to get at is, like, for example, where we've got this police station just here, do we go, right, that's the space that we're going to give in front for a display with regards to that, and then so on and so on and so blah, 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 blah. But yeah, the Arkham Asylum is going to be in its own enclosed thing with its own different theming and everything else. And obviously we're going to put a load of trees and stuff. It's not going to link like it is with the Daily Bugle. I think it's going to have to be its own completely different thing. Arkham Asylum is going to be quite important to get them by the sounds of this. And if anybody can find alternative building for the Harry Potter castle that will come close to the Wayne Manor, and like Killian said at the start, if you got Wayne Manor, you can have the underground. So, quickly, who's going to do it first? Who's going to do it first? Who won? Did I win? I couldn't have won. Well, yeah, I could have like a little rose, and then it's just something a completely different sort of theming. So the rose is going to be custom built anyway, but it's not going to be one big fluent thing like the Daily Bugle, is it? So the space that's allocated will be its own thing. That's what I'm trying to get at, Jay. And I've got to this first. It's different to yours. I need this to be able to plan it. Otherwise, it just won't fit. It's not something that can just create as it goes, because once the pieces are ordered and the base plates are down and so on and so forth, it's done. Otherwise, you just do it all again, which would then suck. But the roads can be custom built, and they can just be single roads as well. That might be who's Killian's trying to set me up with, maybe. Is that one of the bots? Yeah, ideas welcome, guys, because obviously the good thing is because the way how this has come about with regards to struggling for buildings is that they don't do many. They do a load of cars, but they don't do much else. So if we can figure out the placements of the buildings, we can then put all the cars and stuff in front. If the Arkham Asylum, I can't remember if the Lego Movie 2 Arkham Asylum comes with a police car, because if it does, the police car can go outside the police station. So yeah, there's a lot of goods going on. What I am doing is I'm clearing space for the Joker Manor, but I'm actually putting it in the walkway where I need to go. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, there's going to be a lot to tidy up after this. Yeah, do this. It'll be fine. Just move absolutely everything first. Mr. J. Dowell. That's just getting dumped now. It's all getting dumped. Red bricks can be used for something. I said no one. Yeah, I said absolutely nobody, Mandy. Nobody responded back to that. They're all falling off. All right, buddy, no problem at all. We'll be still here for a good while, fella. So yeah, don't you panic. Like I said, I'm saving this video, so I think it's going to be hopefully be a nice one for people to watch and just see this progress. I am doing a video diary again. I've already filmed something before we went live, so I'll keep doing that a bit like I did with the Ghostbuster Firehouse and how I've done with the Star Wars displays and stuff. That will be uploaded, so you can keep up with stuff. Not that it's massively important, is it? It's not the end of the world, but it's just nice for others to see. Right, space. God, thought had been made. That is awful. My brick sorted, and now it's not. Right, so that's the space. We've got space. That's what space looks like. It's now a table. Absolutely perfect. There or thereabouts, fine. There's a couple of days there. We'll just pretend that stuff's not there. Right, so what I've got to do is I need to go over all the way over that side and move everything. So if I bring this, how can we do this so you guys can actually see the carnage unfold? If I do that, it's behind there somewhere, isn't it? So we will just try, basically. We'll be very, very, very trying. There we go. Yoga. We sure we want this moved? Really? I don't know how I'm going to get that out. I boxed it in with the... Joyful. You can't see. Right, so I need to move. Just need to drag the roller coaster over. I need to get the Statue of Liberty out the way, and then I can pull the Joker Manor out, and it'll be done. But I need to get you closer, otherwise you're not actually going to be able to see anything. That's the only problem. So I'm not too sure where to put you. This is where it'd be easier if it was on a phone rather than a laptop and a camera. Let me see what I can do with this without smashing it to pieces. Hang on. Bring you forwards. And then bring you forwards. I bounce around the wire. Without falling down the lock. Out of the way. Put that. Right, you can see a little. You can kind of see. I'll bring you. It couldn't be in a worse place because it's just not in a nice place to get. But that's it all the way back all the way back then. Don't forget, we just moved all of this over just to start the Star Wars display, didn't we? So I can't get that underneath this table. So it won't fit. Right. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm not too sure what you guys can see, but hopefully it's all right. I need to move. I think we have to pick this up, which I don't want to do. If I'm honest, I really don't want to do this. I don't think it's going to come out. Of course it's not. Okay, can I reach it from here and then just lift it up and over? What do we think? Answers on a postcard, please. Ooh. A tight squeeze. Oh. Is he out? I think he might be. I think he might be. Right, so far we are moving. I just can't fall down the loft like this. Oh. Okay. Hey, you back there. How are we, Lucas? How is everything? Sorry, I was just trying to pick this up and move this, dude, so I do apologise. I will be with you in a sec. I am doing my very best not to smash this. No, he's done this on purpose, isn't he? That's what he's done. He knew where everything was. And he's gone, I know what we'll do, just do this. But it's all right. That could have been a lot worse, right? But I do like this set massively. Right, that is in. Oh my days. Right, okay. Let's get you back somewhere. There we go. Let's get you back a little bit more neat and tidy, shall we? And I can get this out my mouth. And then everything should be splendid again. Alright, that goes up there. Oh, you're falling over. Oh, that's right. There we go. Put that there out of the way. Ah, done. Right. Lucas, how is everything? Are we okay? Nice to meet you, sir. Hi. Not too sure again. Annoying. I can't at anybody. I'll wave. I will wave back. Wave. Wave. There we go. Off. Okay, so far we are in. Yeah, so Jay's just done that as painfully as possible. But it's done, isn't it? So, but that is there. Yeah, Jay takes full responsibility for this. He better take responsibility for this. So do I have it? I'm going to have to leave it there. I can push it over. And then that gives us this basically this space. Cheeky monkey, how are we? I didn't have any pockets though, because I picked it up. I had it was just easier. It was just for that specific moment, it was just slightly easier. So that is there, so we can have something in front of it. If it works there. If not, it can go lengthways and side on. Cheeky monkey. Hello, true builder. Look at that, Jay. They know the truth. Do I have it side on or like that? What do we reckon? I'm putting you back over there. What do we think? What do we think? Yes, chocolate. I'm not too sure. Oh, you're here for the chocolate. Yeah. Yes, the chocolate. Yeah. Well, he's in a Star Wars talk tonight, so it's fine. So that's okay. But Joker Manor can go there. I really like that set because it's fully complete. So it's apart from it's missing a flag. The flag's just pinged off somewhere. I need a pink flag, and it is 100% complete. But obviously it's a big old set, but it can be pushed. It can be pushed back. So if I push him, there we go. So that's there. But are we happy with that shape? Because I'm going to start putting the base plates down. So I need to know what you guys think, because I want to put the base plates down. No, that I'll be hunting that down because I know this is fully complete. So it's got everything on. It's just annoying because it's just the one pink flag, but it's just gone behind the table like everything else. So it will be found. It shall be found. But the waterfall will look nice where it is, so that's okay. So that's not too bad. So that's not. No, the flag will be saved. We'll save that. Right. I can't believe how much of a bomb site this place is now in just the 10 minutes of moving that. As you guys are thinking about if that's going to stay that way, because this is your design, I will start to tidy up the waterfall, which you guys can see from there, can't you? So that's okay. But if I bring you forward anyway. So I need to think of how much of the water of this thing we do. That can go last, actually, because these pieces won't work. This is too big. But that bit is kissing that bit, so that's okay. And the waterfall goes down to that, so that works with regards to. Well, no, what I need to know, Jay, is if that is all right where it is, and have we got enough space with regards to the other stuff, because it's a big old thing. It's a full width of the table, and then you got that. So yeah, if we're going to dissect it up into pieces. Because I still don't know if the police station will work. That's the only thing. That is the only thing, because when we add the other one in, that's going to be basically all an L shape. So we've got to get the pattern right. but I quite like it that way, because you can still see the treehouse, so it's okay. But yeah, that waterfall now goes down into the actual Mysterio display that we've done, and the one or two bits that I've knocked I'll then pick up and just tidy up. But yeah, I can actually, if I get some base plates off the floor first before I tidy, it means I won't break my neck when I'm doing it. But on top of I don't think any of you spotted this. Jay, I don't even think you spotted it either. But when we did the Cowboy Dave display, the whole time, I've always had a Batman on there. So the Batman then comes with that manor, has always been on there. We might need to move Dave, though. We might need to move Dave. But yeah, you've got that looking like that, so that's all right. We'll probably just have maybe half a base plate of space in front of it and just make a display up with that, because it's obviously so big. And then we can have people in the thing. But it's just a case of the Arkham Asylum, and then what else are we getting? Yeah. It goes all the way around and comes back around the back and comes back again. So yeah, it's a working track, which is really cool. So yeah, it works. The train works nicely, and all of this moves as well. So you've got a thing at the back where the boxing gloves are on Technic. So if it was motorized, there's a cog on the inside where the boxing gloves come up and down, which is a real nice touch. I'm going to start putting these base plates down, I think. I've got Ginty's sig fig in front of me. I'm going to use a bit of that for Ginty, I think. Madness, absolute mental and madness. Get over and out of the way. Right, okay. But yeah, you can do the train moves. I just don't know how. I need to know how many base plates the Asylum takes up, because the table's actually quite deep. So really, what we will have if we did it with space is I could quite happily have 2 base plates and a road, basically. So, and that's right to the left of the table. So we just use that as that's the space that we've got, and then we've still got Dave's business card. Come on, Dave. I told you he's always got one close. So we've got that for a road. But obviously the road could be in the middle, and then we could put another building there, potentially. So we could have Arkham Asylum directly in front of the police station, and then we could have something. We can have something there, if we want to keep that in. But the bat signal will obviously go on top. Because it's either a case of we just make displays up with a custom road and just put a couple of cars on there, or we have it more of a battle scene like we've done, or mix it. The only thing is obviously Jay saying that he wants, which makes sense. I think maybe the Arkham Asylum needs to be where the police station is. The police station needs to move over, and then the Arkham Asylum will be facing how the police station is, and we can have the gates and everything in front, and basically use the girth of the table. This then little bit of road can come round and then wrap it into the middle where the police station will be, and then that can have its own scene beside the Joker Manor. I think that might be the only thing. But I want, like anything we do, the target is to make it as fruity as the Daily Bugle Sway. Also I can put some boards down. All right, dude. No drama. No drama. So can that board go on? All right, I need to do a little bit of research quickly and see how many studs is the Arkham Asylum. That's what I need to find out. What do we reckon it is? Guesses on a postcard. Lego Arkham Asylum. So if anybody wondering what the set is, it's 70912 is the set I'm looking for. It's quite a long one, I would think. It looks like it's a long one. And it comes with a police car. Okay, so the police car can then be parked with the police station. And that Arkham Asylum, is it straight? Oh, I hate that. You click on a photo and it's not the right photo. So in case anybody's wondering, it is... Let it go bigger. Oh, God. Come on. No. Good old Google. Hello, Flashpants. How are we? How is everything? Are we okay? No, don't worry. We are making a massive mess. Jay's left at the wrong time. He's creating I'm trying to get a photo of what I'm trying to show you, and it's not. It's that. That'll do. That's potentially what could go in the gap. But we've got to make sure that that's actually the right one, which I think it will be. That can go with the police station as the police station moves up, and then everything else is just tickety boo. Is potentially the answer to that. Yeah. So what we're doing, buddy, is we're making a Batman display. I've just put the Joker Manor in, put the police station over because they've just released a bat signal. So the bat signal is going to go on top. And now I'm going to get some plates down and see how many plates I've actually got. And then cry after that because it's just turned into everything. Well, everything's now in an absolute pig. Uh-oh, what have you ordered? What have you ordered? All right, I'm going to move that. Yeah, how are you and the family? Are we all getting on okay? Is everything right? That board is too big. All back to normal. A normal, happy family again. That's good. That's all right then. As long as you're okay-ish, then that is happy. That is happy days. That should work. Can't be any bigger than for Arkham Asylum, surely. Could just use them. Right, so I'm making this up because I've been left in the lurch now. He's left. Anybody else? Ideas? Nat is obviously not going to stay. That's going to be my drink later. That's for the asylum as and when. Road at the front. Display by the police station. And then that. And then we could just put another building this side facing the police station so we could get another building in. Potentially. Or the police station goes here facing forwards. What do we think? How do you want to see the asylum? Well, what do you want to see? Which way do you want the asylum facing? Do you want to see it how we've got its side on, so we can make a nice display going to the front, or do you want the asylum against the back of the spring lantern set, and we've got it going forward? And we've got a load of cars. So yeah, what is the next build, Flash Panthers? Have you did you start that one, or did you not bother? Ooh, Mr. King is doing his Sesame Street, which is good. Are you having fun with it, bud? Another one I can use. Oh, yeah. Crinkle pages. It's all right, though. It's all right. They'll let you off. Bit of crinklage. It's all okay. All okay. Right, I think I might actually have enough base plates to cover all this, which is not bad going at all. Because then we can actually start doing some of the bits and pieces. That seat is so cold. Oh, loads coming. Uh-oh. There's the better half now about it. There's the better half now. Or as an L, you reckon? You reckon have it like Joker Manor that way, and then L it off like that. Make an L. There we go. So that's the manor like that. That's what I'm after. I'm after that shape, aren't I? So do you want it like a YMCA shape? So you want this bit being the front. Well, I could. To be fair, I would actually attach it to the ceiling, Mr. King. That would work, just as an overhead thing, maybe. But yeah, if we create an L, that could just be our. Because you'd have the gates, wouldn't you? So the front of the Arkham Asylum is its own thing. So we could have basically its own thing and then create a road on one of them just out the front. And then we can then S it round to the front of the Joker Manor. But outside the Joker Manor, it doesn't need a road because that's a house, and that could just be more shrubbery and stuff. So the road really will be from the police station outside the asylum, then it will stop. So that way I bring the police station back and away, yeah? So it goes back to where it was. Again, if you're watching this back, let me know. God, 9 votes is the most voted jobby, this. And everybody's either here for chocolate or Batman, so perfect. Perfect. But yeah, I've got enough base plates that we can actually just get on with it. But anybody know how big the Arkham Asylum is? So I can just mark it off and then figure out how, because I'm guessing we could just do a base plate deep in front of the Arkham Asylum for a display. But no, Mandy, I like that, because what we can then do I'm looking at the gap underneath the table. I'm wondering if I could put the Batcave underneath the table. If I did that, that way the police station would be... You could make it really different shapes. So the police station could be there. Don't know. Yeah, there's some. You could do all sorts of different displays like that, and take them all sorts of different different bits and pieces. But where I don't know how. Never simple. What do we think to that? Obviously, it'll go under. Yeah, not going to happen, that, I don't think. Do we have a little hidden thing underneath there? How I do that, I'm not too sure, but... Because that will fit underneath that table. So we can have a hidden... Do you have a hidden cave underneath that bit? That's in, dude. And we're talking about all the bits and pieces. But currently, talking about... I've got this space underneath this table. And the car fits underneath. As you can see. So do I try and put the a Batcave underneath there? So we've got the Joker Manor in, but we just need to figure out where the Arkham Asylum's going to go. But Mandy reckons it should be on as an L. So what we had is it's basically looking so far, or it was looking like that. And then where the gap is, we put an Arkham Asylum. And then we build a base plate in front. And then we just have it split into 3 different scenes. But because I got that table, I don't know whether, because that new set's come out. So if I move, even if I put the police station just like that, and then they can just could just drive down the side, so you could just see it, and it's just hidden within, and then you've got the space behind it to try and get some photos, and then that way we could still have the 16 depth. Well, I had that, but I don't know where I put it. But we could have a plate in front of it. And then that would leave the back corner as an L for Mandy's idea. If that'll work. But yeah, that's basically where we're at the moment, but that's the thought of stuff. But I've got enough I've got enough base plates to tile it all. Sorry, I've got enough base plates to cover it all, and then I can just start tiling it all and all that sort of stuff. So that'd be okay. Because the problem is if I put it at an angle, you lose about that much space behind it. Because I could put it at an angle there, and I could try it. No, dude. The idea is actually we put the back cave underneath the table. But I mean, we could try it if I put, because at the moment that saves the most space, because obviously it's a huge set. But I mean, I could, if you angle it like that, you basically eat into everything, and then you've got all that space behind, because obviously the track on this goes all the way around it, if that's what you meant. Well, this is what I mean. It's like, do we make the display in front or behind? That's the thing. Because the Joker Land was always going to be flush to the back anyway, because it was going to be like that in the actual theme park. So, and I'm never going to see behind it because I can't reach over that far. But yeah, if you want it angled like that, I still can't see behind it because I physically can't get behind it. So yeah, you got choices. What I do like, if you didn't realise, I'll give you a bit of a tour on this one, is the window colours. The stained glass windows are actually different colours. So if you can see, we've got blue to pink to yellow, and then we've got clear, and then we've got more blues and other bits and pieces as well. So there's a lot of stuff there. But if it goes at that angle, you don't have much left for anything. So choices are there, and also what else gets added. But yes. But yeah, we've got just over a base plate of space in front of the police station. So I'm only going to do it as a table. So we basically got to make it fit on the table. The Arkham Asylum is going to have a base plate in front of it. But as it stands now, the Arkham Asylum won't fit with the Joker Manor at that angle. That's the only thing. Obviously, it will fit if we didn't have the police station there. But I mean, if the police station went back, but we still put the bat signal on top of the police station as an Easter egg, we could then just do other random stuff with this display. But it's up in the air. Up in the air. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? It would actually fit. That is the only bit on that whole road it would actually fit up there. So I could put it there, and then we can have the back signal at the top. What you've missed is I've moved that, didn't drop it. Moved that, didn't drop it. So that's not too bad. And then just spacing stuff out with regards to hashtag Hey Dave. You mean cowboy? Hashtag cowboy. Yeah. So that's basically the case at the moment. I mean, the police station could go up a tier, and then we could have the Joker Manor pushback flush. Arkham Asylum is an L shape, like Mandy said. Then we could build potentially underneath for a with the new set as a Batcave, and then potentially with the police station not there, we could then mock as a group. I'm not doing it by myself, but we could mock as a group Wayne Manor. But then if we mocked it as a group as Wayne Manor, do we put the main Manor up the top? Because I think the all right, let's move the police station up a tier to start with, because it can still have an Easter egg with a bat signal on, and it's close enough, isn't it? The city, Dave, is an absolute carnage. Yeah, I could put the police station behind the Joker Manor, or leave the Joker Manor where it is and have the Arkham Asylum in front. Oh, Cowboy Dave is taking the world by storm. But the gap underneath the table, Dave, will take a car and potentially get the new the Batcave underneath. It just has a little hidden thing. But yeah. Yep. But I need to know if we can do the Harry Potter set as a Wayne Manor. That's the thing. All right. Yeah, this is the only place it can go on that top, because there's no road plate behind it, because we've got the restaurant and the diner. So that could work. Hang on. It's literally the width gap of that. So that is what it will be. So that would be there. We could have something underneath it hidden. That can then go potentially back where it was. And then we've got and then we've got a load of space. And then we'll have to rearrange the Anton's bait shop. Or I swap the police station and the fish shop around so it's staggered. What do we think? Which way do we want it? Because that's the stagger that you're going to have. Does it work like that? Because you've got the water by the water with the treehouse. And then all of this then needs to be redone because it's an absolute bomb site. But the waterfall will work well with the water coming down into the bugle, so that's done. But yeah, that gives us a huge amount of room on the table. Yeah, it's just a Speed Champions card. It was just there for size and scale, because that will fit. It fits under the table, and I think the new car should fit underneath that bit, which will be interesting if it does. So yeah, that is your ideas. It's your all you're doing, all your ideas. Obviously, the hardest set to move, but we could have something in front of Wayne Manor, Joker Manor is like that, or we don't worry about a Wayne Manor because technically it's been taken over, but it would still work with a thing underneath. So that's the space that we've got. You've basically got over 3/4 of a table free, which is ideal. You can have, like Mandy said, Arkham Asylum there. So that's where the Arkham Asylum goes, just like that. And that can come forward to wherever. And then potentially underneath the table, we could get the new Batcave to go underneath. What do we think to that? Does that work? Would that work? And are we happy with that and that? I think that looks quite smart, actually. Looks busy, but I think it looks clean enough. But I need to know. So, monkey kids. It's all right, Mr. King. Don't worry about it. If it works, it works. That's the main thing. That's all you need to be concerned about. As long as it works fine, that is all that matters. So it's like the video. Thanking you kindly. 60-40 for chocolate and Batman. To be fair, I'm here for both, I think. So if I could vote twice, I would do. Yeah, because I was going to just use underneath the table and just have the car and everything there. And then we could just build like an entrance in front of that gap. Because the new set is a cave, isn't it? Have you seen it? Which I'll be able to put something underneath the table so you can actually see in. And then the car should just be able to come out. Oh, sorry. I just reread it, so you don't need to have the cave. Well, yeah. I could just get the car separately. And it could just be coming out from there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just get a load of black bricks or something, and it can just pop out anywhere across the length of that table, then, can't it? So where do you reckon it should just pop out? Just there? So if I put that here, and we built like a cave thing there, and it was pushed back like that. Hang on, if this will stay balanced. So it would be like that, like poking out, with it all. There you go, it's balancing. So with it just built up. Brick Bills, how are we? Everything okay? Yeah, we're designing and discussing things. So yeah, about this a little. Yeah, I generally can't remember that one, buddy. I have to have a think. But we could just put it just in the corner. if that's what you mean, and it could literally just be like that. Would that work? That way it saves getting the set. Could just have the car, and jobs are good. Oh, sweet. Not a problem, Brick Bills. I appreciate that. As long as you're winning and doing good, that is all right. As long as you're fitting well. But we've moved stuff, buddy. So police station's moved. You're going to get the Batman spotlight on that. Mandy wants it lit up on the roof. And we've moved the Joker Manor over. And we just need to think of what are the bits and pieces we can add. But I like the fact that we can just put the car there and then build that up, Killian. I think that will work. And that takes up no space at all. And it means that we can put something here, because the table comes to, if I put my phone there, the table comes to where my phone is. So we've got a good bit of, yeah, I think we could do either. Yeah, we find some pieces, put it on, wrap it around. And that way a car can go there and it'll be fine. Which then means the asylum will have space, which probably means we will have at least two. We're going to have at least two. We're going to have either two, maybe 2.5 base plates of space. So where I just put these 2 base plates down, that will be complete space. That's going to be space. If we then said this Arkham Asylum went from that bit over, it would probably end here. So then might have a little bit of space in the corner as well. Now the police station is being moved up there, that makes it a little bit easier, and it's just overlooking. Derpy Gaming, how are we? Everything all right? Yeah, there's a lot of bricks around, but yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But designing, if you've got any ideas for a Batman display, let us know. But how is everything your end? Everything okay? Yeah, Killian, that's a good idea, actually. I have my old trees, just want to... Fair enough. Because thinking about it, actually, I'm thinking that if the Arkham Asylum went beside it, and it was all filled out, we could actually we could add the theming around, couldn't we? So basically add it like we've done with that. And then I can do the Anton, I can just tidy up around the bait shop with that. That can then basically stay where it is. As long as you're good, buddy, that is fine. Happy days. And then on one of the next lives, we're going to have to sort out the big gap, because now the police station's moved and we've got the Ghostbusters Firehouse there. What entrance? There is indeed, yeah. That's what we've been talking about. There's 2, isn't there? There's the Lego Movie one, or there's the older one with the gates. But we're thinking of getting the Lego Movie 2 with the breakout one, and then adding our own gates, which would be about a base plate deep in front, and then we can add in all the theming and everything in front. So that's the plan of attack for sort of doing this, because this we've just moved all the space and made an absolute meal of everything. But yeah, it's the Lego Movie 2 Arkham Asylum is the one that we'll use. And then you've got all the figures in the police outfit, and it comes with a police car, and then the police car can go to the police station, which would be ideal. And then we can potentially put the Batcave, or the new Bat car, with an entrance that Killian's just come up with, where I've just put that blue Corvette for now. But where do you want the winding road, Mr. King? Where are you making a winding road up to? Because actually, with the Joker Manor moved, it actually does free up a lot of space in the theme park, so I can actually attack the theme park as well. I do need to tidy quite badly that up though. It's painful. I don't like looking at that. But yeah, the Arkham Asylum, that will fit just there. Adding a little bit of water for the bait shop and the thing. I think we might have space behind it as well. We do, so we can add in something behind it. So yeah, all good. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. That'll work. So I can build it up and just have it pushed back. It'll look like it's further back than what it actually is. How much space does that give us? Does that give us another 16 studs? Yeah, so we've got if Killian, what we could do, look, is either have the back cave coming out and then just ramming it out that way, or we can just bring it so we've got a custom bit coming to a road and we'll just make the road plates up like we've done with that. But it's not going to be, it's going to be all the browns, isn't it? It's going to be mud. All right, Flashpoint's not a problem at all, bud. So we'll just use all the 1x2 browns for the car coming out, and then we'll just put like single studs in there for rockery and stuff. So that's where the cave will go. Well, the car coming out of what will be a cave. That way we don't need the actual set, which is fine. Arkham Asylum beside it, spot on. There's a couple of little new chase sets come out, isn't there? So we could potentially get some of those. There's a small, what is there? There's a small tumbler. There's the 60s bright car. There's the new car. There's three little cars out currently, and then you can also get the 70s Batman car as well, potentially. So there's going to be a lot of cars going around, so there's going to be a lot of chases and things. So yeah, we're going to have to make some custom roads and then come up with a way of having, like we've done with Saturday have Sig Fig in the Marvel display, have those sorts of things done. But that's the kind of things we need to sort of forward think. Obviously we can carry on with it when we do the Star Wars stuff on Thursday, and then it'll give me a little bit of time to get the other bits and pieces together. But with the asylum built, I can't, to be fair, I don't think. If I just put some of these down for spacing, I can't see it being massively deep, to be honest. Because it's not going to be a base plate deep, is it, that Arkham Asylum? I don't think. So if it's not going to be a base plate deep, we've got it basically like that. One, two. Yeah, I think that'll work. So space-wise, we're good. Space-wise, we're all right. Where are you? You're over there, aren't you? So we've got the car coming out, which we'll pick up, build that up, and then we're exactly to the edge of the table. So that's the space that we've got, which is absolutely fine. These two road plates are then custom space, so we can do whatever we want with those two road plates. And I think these three here will be the extending bit for the Arkham Asylum, a bit at the front, which will work nicely, I think. So what do you guys think? Let me know. I will have a look. It's the Lego Movie 2 one, Mandy. because there is another one, but it's the building's not as smart, I don't think. It's the Arkham Asylum Breakout is what it's called. Yeah, that's the number. I've just googled the number. That is the one. Yeah, it's got the blue cop car that comes with it, because the other one has got the Arkham Asylum van. So if you could get the lorry separately and have that in the grounds, that would look quite smart. But again, it's just grabbing it and getting it, isn't it? But I think that would, if we said that it was Arkham Asylum was that wide, those three, and it took up that white space, it means we've got all the white space in front of the Joker Manor, and then we've got these two to do whatever we want with. So if we got some smaller sets, rather than being a base plate set, we could then have a road here and then something here. So we almost want the sets to be like half a base plate deep. And that way, that's going to be one really nice, good looking table. Trying to think what sets I've got that we could add in. 40 studs long. You lot are absolutely amazing. Thank you. So let me count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. You say 40 long. All right, well, that's even shorter then. So if these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So if I put that on like that. Right, so length, we are all on the same base on the same idea. So lengthwise, it's that long. From there to the blue is how long it is. So it's just on the inside. So it's the first blue stud is the last stud. That'd be 40 studs. So depth 10 to 12. Let me grab something that is 10 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 12. Go by the depth of that. It's only that deep. That's really shallow. So that's it. That grey brown thing. So we could then, if it was just that deep and that long, that's basically the space it takes up. So that's nothing. It's tiny. So it's to there. That's it. Yeah, takes up no space. If it's only 10 to 12 studs deep, it takes up nothing. It takes up nothing at all. So we could actually make a really big display out the front of that, and we'll still have loads of room. And we've got the length is absolutely fine because we have it tucked in. Yeah, so that's spot on, because what we'll do is we just won't go up its back end. We'll just push it back and then make a nice display from the front. It's ideal. Yeah, we got so anybody that's watching this back, in case, it's three green, well, 2.5 wide is to that blue stud just there width, but it's only that deep. So basically we can have it, if we really wanted to, we could have, like, we'll fill up. We could have four in front, or 6 in front if we really wanted to. So we've got loads of room. Or this bit is actually a road. So car comes out and it's a road and it goes off, and then this is all free space. So we've got quite a lot of room to play with, to be fair, which is really good. Because the problem is with that modular, it just obviously we know how depth girthy it is. It's 32 studs, whereas that's would have been much more shallow. And it won't look silly by the Joker Manor, because obviously the manor is supposed to be massive anyway, so it's okay, and it's not going to be directly beside it. But yeah, we've got loads of room. Loads and loads of room. So yeah, that'll be I can get that on. If I can get this on and get it beside, you'll see actually how much space that we've got left. So if that goes like that. So bearing in mind the 2 road plates are extra space as well. That's the space it takes up. It'd be easier if I put that figure there. That's where it goes to, just like that. So where that figure is, that is the length, and the depth is as is. So all of that white is just for whatever. So we could make the front of the cave, like Killian said, about the same depth, or bring it out, whatever, and then we can just attack it with wrapping it round, and then the 2 extra bits of space we could just put like another building there, or we could just put something completely different there. Of course, the other thing is that we add the old Lego City police station in rather than the modular, and I just put the modular back. But that modular looks nice and it works there, and you got the cars coming out from underneath it. Then it should be all right. What do we think? Will that work? Are we on to something currently? That's the main port of call. I think we are. I think we've got a lot of space. And of course, Jay's not here, so he's going to have to watch all of this back, which you won't. But what? What's the matter, Killian? What up? Yeah, it's loads of space, loads and loads of space, and then the car coming out, perfect. Jinty, how are we? Everything all right? Are we good? We've been moving stuff, Jinty. Moving stuff, which is always exciting. Breaking anything? Nothing broken just yet, anyway. So we're doing a Batman display. Killian's come up with a good idea, which is going to be put into effect, which is good. Okay, so basically, sir, what the Arkham Asylum is the brown depth to where that figure is long, which means everything in front of it is all extra space for a display. So what we can do is then just put another one of these in front, like so. And then we could then add in our own custom road here with the car coming out the cave. And then this is all space as well. So that's all complete space. So yeah, as it stands, we're doing good. Wheels. I haven't seen the photo, Jenny. I'm gonna have to have a stalk after this. Told you I don't use Instagram at all to look at stuff. You know, I don't even write anything on the post. I just put one hashtag and that's it. But yeah, that's where we're at, Killian. So the Joker Manor will have a display out the front, like a battle scene. The gates, I guess we could actually make that display quite big and have a winding custom thing going up to the front, maybe. I don't know how how big Arkham Asylum is for the drive up. So that's something that could easily be measured out. I can strip that base plate down and basically just have it all brown over the top, which is probably the best thing to do because it's green, put a load of brown over the top of it. So this will need to have just two brown tracks down the middle, and then a load of the brown and the plant shrubbery coming out, and then the back quarter we can just build up. Yeah, so it looks like it's got a way of coming out, but that'll look quite, obviously not this car, but the car will look quite smart. Well, I have got the Stranger Things set, but I don't know what to do with the upside down house. I've got a Stranger Things set that I don't really know if that would work in a Gotham setup. But yeah, have like its own complete area would be quite nice. But yeah, I have yeah, we got your sig fig here, Ginty. Well, I've got the hair. I'm going to use that. Flip it upside down. What, yours upside down? What you want to be? Your sig fig wants to be upside down. Yeah, I have got it, but I just don't know where to put it. That is the thing. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if it I just don't know where. That's the thing. But we've got to tidy up the. So on Thursday, what we'll do is we will crack on with Killian's backdoor tour, because by that point I will. No, it's a shout. I'll find another one. I was pushing my luck with that. We'll carry on with Killian's backdoor tour. We've got to try and get the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter on the roof, which without smashing the block of cheese, that's going to be absolutely impossible. Need to tidy up where the waterfall is and just get that lined up a little bit better so it's over the waterfall. So it's supposed to be a whole Mysterio thing. Pull out the other bigger bits because they're just not going to work. To be fair, actually, I could put those two pieces right in the back corner behind the treehouse, because it's water, and that would actually work really well there. So I put those two in there, which means I can climb up onto the table. I'll do that before the live. That frees up that little bit of space. And then just need to re-get the road plates and everything back in the city. So again, we've got another busy one on Thursday, which is nice. But yeah, with regards to the Stranger Things set, I don't know where that can go. But with regards to this display, how many cars are there going to be? The small tumbler, the small new one, the small 60s one, and then, well, yeah, I guess. What are you thinking, Killian? It's just one of those that I just sort of just put it beside the Anton's bait shop and just put a load of water around it. But I could move it and put it at the back, because ideally what I want to do is put the treehouse somewhere and then just make a park in front of it. That's all I want to do, and that way I can because obviously the alternate build's a windmill to that, but I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, it can obviously move. Yeah, backdoor tour going in raw. But I could, if it would fit with the ceiling height, I could put it where the houses. So where those houses are, I could potentially put it there, and then just put a park in front of it, which would look quite nice. And then those two houses could just move over by the pet shop. That can then get put back over. And and then it would free up that corner. But what are we thinking of putting that corner in? All depends on roof height, Ginty. If I could, I will. But I could, just make a nice little display that will be directly behind the assembly square, which would be nice. Yeah, we always get around to this, don't we? Like, you're going to cut every few months. Jada will pop in a second and be like, oh, she'll have the block of cheese. just push him up. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to do. It's going to be a mixy matchy one on Thursday, but because if that police station is going to stay there, which I think it is, because there's no road needed to that, look, is there? Because it's a path on the front, so that looks quite nice there. It's different, and that would still potentially fit the Spider-Man bridge beside it. And we could just put water underneath the bridge, hence the waterfall beside it. Again, it all links in. Or we just put the police station back. But I think you guys would like the no. Well, no, it's not. It's I never draw out a plan. I can always sort of eyeball it in my head, but it just depends on what you guys want to see, really. But if I move the treehouse, I don't know what to put there. That is the only thing. I don't know. There's nothing that will fit there in the corner, which is the only issue. You don't want the firehouse. You just want the small boat Ghostbuster car. Not a problem. But yeah, we can have a good blitz with it on. Yeah, the shelf is up on that bit, but the shelf's it's got no depth. It's very shallow, so it's only it's deep enough for Harry Potter plus maybe 5 or 6 studs. Yeah, it would work on that, but what I'm trying to do is everything I do, I'm trying to add it as a city piece or make it all work within its own thing. Whereas that at the moment, it would just be a display thing, because the idea is we want that top shelf is going to be the Harry Potter thing with people walking around it. But then I suppose Strange Things is magical, you can get away with it. And yeah, it would. I'd rather have it on display than it not being seen. Problem is, as like everything else, it's it just needs to be repaired. It would fit on that, wouldn't it? But I think we're going to keep all of this together, Flashpants. There's no way I'm moving it off. But if I can move the treehouse and put a park around it, which would look really, really nice. Yeah, there's going to be a big old Harry Potter thing, because it's not just going to be that, is it? Hopefully, they're going to be releasing another 1 or 2 sets, and then out the front of it, we can just make a thing, just do something with it. Whereas because it's not an alley, because I can't create an alley, so I'm putting it all side by side. So I can't call it an alley. It'd have to be a Harry Potter thing of a display, I think. I'm just trying to look at. I don't know what I could put in that corner. Killian, you got me thinking now. What can I put in that corner? I don't. Could the police station go in that corner? Could I just move it over a little bit and move it over and back, so it's sort of right on the edge of town, and we can make a display around the front? Because if I did that, then I can carry on with the MCU stuff. Yeah. On the it's not in the thing. I've only got I've got 6 studs in front, Mandy. So I don't know. Arkham what in the display? Yeah, yeah. What in the it's not very big at all. It can't go It couldn't go up by the treehouse, no, because you wouldn't see it. That's the only problem. It needs to be something that can either be standalone or because where it is, I can easily make a display and just leave it there, really. But if there's anything Batman related you wanted to put in that corner, then obviously I could move the tree. I can't. Well, that's why I'm saying it's not an alley. It's not an alley, really. I guess it's a street. I guess that's a better way of saying it, because it's just going to be one long length. But yeah, I can move that. Actually, I might do that now. It's really bugging me. Let's do this as the last thing. So Saturday, you're there, dude. I don't know. I forgot to show you at the start, but you are in there. So there's your sig fig. Ah, yeah, of course it's a street. Well, it's just because the set's called Diagonal Alley, isn't it? All right, man. So this is your forte. Before we turn off for the night, should I put the houses beside the pet shop? And then it fills all the gap in, and then we've got a gap at the back. What you think move the treehouse, which will work. Put the police station where the treehouse is, which would work because it's right beside everything. So it's technically still in the city, and it's still by the Marvel stuff, and it's still by whatever. And then put Wayne Manor where the police station is. Jay, you have caused absolute carnage, but we've worked everything out. Honestly, we know stud depth, stud everything of Arkham Asylum. We've got all sorts of bits and pieces. We got a back alley going on. We've got back doors going on. It's all sorts of stuff. But yeah, shall we do that? Yeah. All right, we'll do it. I won't move the treehouse tonight. We'll do that on Thursday. I will just make space now because that's really annoying me. We've moved the police station, James. It didn't work. It just didn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the police station where the treehouse is. Treehouse is going to move. That where the minifigure is to the brown thing is actually just the length and depth of the Arkham Asylum. So that leaves all the white in front of it for an Arkham Asylum display. That is all space. These two are space. We've got that as that. And then we are thinking of building up a cave entrance and having the Batmobile car coming out of that bit. And then we'll try and do something as a Wayne Manor thing above. So I think that's what everybody is at. I think that's what everybody's saying. I think we figured it out. But yeah, Arkham Asylum is basically 2.5 long, and it's only that depth. So it's only a tiny, tiny thing, but it's perfect because it means we can have a real nice display in front. We could then have the car shooting out and round and doing whatever, because obviously that can be pushed back to wherever it needs to go. We can put a little custom road in just there, for example, that can then shoot off and then come in onto this. This is complete. This is empty. Nothing on there. Nothing on there. Yeah, so the police station is going to go where that is. That means I can actually do a park in front of the treehouse, which would be fine. So what I need then is, this is your next challenge, everybody, because you've been amazing. Oh, quick race on. Ah, Killian won. God, Killian, you are rapid. Oh, I came third, I think. I think I came third. So what? Now you guys have magically figured out the stud bit. That'll be really easy with the cave coming out. Because the good thing is about the cave entrance, Jay, we'll just need the car. We won't actually need the set because you won't need it. But I need somebody to find a mock instructions for a Wayne Manor. I can't find one. As you guys have a quick discussion, I will just move this over so we're then ready for the treehouse to be moved on Thursday. And what we got to do Thursday: treehouse, waterfall, police station, backdoor alley, TIE fighter, and X-wing. That's never going to go well, and it's never going to happen in one live, is it? Oh no, isn't it? I thought she was just holding on. That was a shipping container. You guys are brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, let's get these. Let's get this over so we can have a good look. Woohoo! Nearly. Yeah, because I've left that look as an empty bit of space for something, and it was quite nice to have it as a park. I really like that set, so that set's not going to go anywhere. Get the pumpkin in. I know I haven't got much of a view. Hang on, just thought of that. There we go. That'd be a bit better, surely. Perfect. Now that it's not straight, I can work on that after, but that's that bit. And then we've got the row plate. Row plate connects up, and then that leaves that back corner for the treehouse in the park. So that will work. That will work well. Done. That's the first bit done, and then because that's quite a big gap where we're going to put the police station, so we can definitely do some bits and pieces within that. So there's quite a fair bit that we can do. Let's have a go. What have we done? So hang on, moving up. Shipping container, Union Alfred, whole shipping container. I've definitely not upgraded. It's I've got the big Hogwarts Castle, and it's got similar pieces as the Joker Manor. So is there a rebuildable Wayne Manor out of the Harry Potter set? If not, we might have to design one, which will be rough. Catwoman, Alfred, Jay's Crimes, he hasn't got it. I've seen it, Killian, but who knows? I haven't seen it, who knows? Hang on, sorry. Gotham Star shining on the wall. Yep, that's the plan. And potentially, actually, the big bat wing could actually go against that back wall or on the roof. Need to light up the back signal, yes, and there is a new back signal. I think that's just come out, which is only £10, I think. So that perfect. She started off with just standing space, but it's basically what's the Japanese film where they all go for each other? It's that, whatever that film's called. Bat signal, dark, sunny side. Move the treehouse now. Oh, flash pants. All right, I'll do it just for you as I smash it. Hang on. New bat signal glows in the dark. Absolutely. Right, okay, hang on. I'll move this as the last thing and then done for the evening. You can just hear this is just going to go. Yes, it's the big Hogwarts Castle. Yeah, that's the one. Battle Royale. Well done. I am a massive fan of this set. I love the bird on the side and everything. It's got so much nice detail. Right, we can put a park. We can put a park around that, which would be really nice. That makes sense. Put a park around there. That'll split it up from the rest of the city. So we'll have the road coming in as normal and going that way, and then behind it will come in. Just got to spin that round. Hopefully, that way. There you go, and I just push that back. There's a swing on the back, so I don't know what you want to see, but yeah, I think that looked really nice. Yeah, the treehouse is amazing. Which way do you want it facing? Do you want the swing facing, or do you want the picnic tables facing? And then on Thursday you can just put the row plate in. But look how much space there is in that corner. It is enormous. When I put that police station in, it's going to look lost. So I'll put the police station right against the back wall, so we'll have loads of space. Loads and loads of space. Yep. Yes, it's all gone absolutely bonsai like it always does. But it's been a very busy and interesting 2 hours, which is good. And yeah, thanks to everybody for finding out the length and depth of that set. We've got so much space on that table now. The police station has been moved. I like the fact that it's still part of the city, but also part of Gotham, so that makes sense. What the treehouse? Yeah, treehouse is beautiful. Which way do you want the treehouse facing though? Do you want the swing to the back, to the side, or the front? Well, yeah, but what he's not saying is that he's then been sending me photos of the police station would work well. Oh, by the way, the Joker Manor is in a comic. Why don't you use that? So that's all right. There's this set as well. Oh, they do Arkham Asylum. They do a superhero series. It wasn't just that. Looks better than it looks Killian. Yeah, angles though, Killian. Angles, that's what it is. You got nearly 90% for the treehouse. Right. Before I go, which way do you want the treehouse facing, everybody? And then that'll be the starting point next time. Because if I can move you, we've got a busy Thursday to come. Busy Thursday. I'm looking forward to it already. So we've got loads of space. So that's where where that shadow is going to be the park. Which way do you want? Do you want the swing facing or not? As you all like the swing, I think you might want the swing facing. So you can see it. Do you want it that way? Do you want it like that? Put the water at the front. Which way, Jay? Come on, all of you. This is the last thing that's been placed, and then it is game over. Do we want the love bit on the tree front? Which way do you want it? Mr. King, how are we? We are having a discussion of the final one of the night, unless we leave it and we worry about it on Thursday, because all the fascias are different. So you either have the picnic table side on, which kind of makes sense, has the water at the back because we're doing a park. You see the staircase, you can still see the swing. That's probably the best of everything. Swing to the side of the front, because if you do it to the front, you won't see the picnic table. And if we're doing a park, because we could have it just like that, so you can still see the swing, see all the tree houses, road coming in, wrapping around, and then we've got a base plate for a park in front. I can't spin my head around that far. Well, because the reason why you need to care about the tree is that until the tree's in, nothing's going to happen with the other display. So I can only do one thing at a time. You want the stream at the front. If you put the stream at the front, the picnic, you're not going to see the picnic table or the swing. That's anything. Then what we'll do, guys, have a think about it. Drop me a message, and I'll do a poll on the Instagram page, and then you guys can vote. So I am going to skedaddle now, because I am starving. So say goodbye to everybody. I'll give you a couple of minutes to say goodbye, and then I am off ski. So we'll catch back up on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. We've overran a little bit tonight, but that's not a problem at all. So take it easy, everybody. I'll let you say goodbye. I'll do a poll on the Instagram page, and we'll go live again at 7 o'clock on Thursday, and then we'll just crack on with the rest of this display. I want ideas of what we can do around the front of the police station. Guys, thank you very, very, very much for everything. We've got a load. It's going to be real good. So we're going to be bouncing between multiple things now. So yeah, it's going to be cracking. And it's probably the strongest night we've had numbers wise for the most amount of time. So thank you very much indeed, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. I will save this video as well, so you can all watch it back with the chat, but it will take a little while for that to upload. Take it easy, everybody. Don't be sorry, Killian. I much appreciated about that. Just send us a message if you find anything, buddy, and we'll carry on Thursday. See you, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.